Hi guys, so today we're going to make those delicious treats you just saw in the intro. I'm going to start here in my craft room just because I want to show you close up some of the things that maybe you're not familiar with. I'm sure most people are, but I just want to show you these. So I just want to show you these here before we go to the kitchen so that you have a better idea of what I'll be using. Other than the, giant, like the big marshmallows, which you can get anywhere, so we'll see those in the kitchen there. But for right now, what I just want to show you is, I was thinking about making the little candy canes with a little marshmallow, and you kind of dip them, and of course you saw that there hopefully in the intro. But then I thought, well, we can dip lots of different things. So while we're at it, we'll just dip a couple different things. I might, or I will, dip these guys. I got these at Hobby Lobby just recently. I don't know if you can find them everywhere. They are Hammond's, which is delicious candy. But this one's natural toffee flavor. It says stir and sip, but that doesn't mean you can't doctor it up. So even though these already have lots of fun goodness in them, I think we can definitely dip these in a little bit of chocolate, maybe a little peppermint. I don't know if peppermint toffee's good, but either way, dress it up, right? So we'll see. Maybe I might just dress that one up. I had bought these, I don't know what I'm saying, at the Dollar Tree. I don't think they have them anymore, but if you happen to catch them or see them, they're so cute. And I know that Wilton has like molds that are kind of like this. They're a little bit longer. I have the molds. I just haven't used them in a long time, and I don't want to go dig them out from wherever I keep all my other stuff that has to do with molds. But this is just so cute. Look at them. They're already made. They're like little and pudgy, and I thought this is adorable. Again, you can melt it down just a little bit maybe, but what I would do is dip that also in chocolate and then dress it up. And it's already a little spoon, Look, this is two from. Like, you can give the whole package away, but I'm going to do them individually, which is super cute. I generally use the bark from Walmart, and I might still pull some of that out. But while I was at Hobby Lobby, they had these, and I think the kind I have is probably a couple years old, so it needs to go away. So I bought new colors for Christmas. I'm not talking about the almond bark stuff. I buy that stuff all the time, but I'm talking about like Wilton candy melts, those kind of things. So I grabbed their wafers in dark green. They're just vanilla flavored, it says. I mean, it's not really chocolate. It's just like candy coating. So I got green. I got white, which I usually get in the almond bark, but I thought, I'll just grab this one. So I grabbed this one, and I grabbed red. And then I did get their milk type. Again, I normally use the whole almond bark, but today, since I'm just going to kind of make them for the video, I don't want to really heat up a whole chunk of almond bark. Even one square is probably too much. So this way I can control it and show you guys. But I also came across these. I didn't realize they were a little more expensive. Dark mint. So they already have a mint flavor. Because for me, what I'm going to do is either break up or bust up some peppermints. I think they sell peppermint chips nowadays, but you can just break up some candy canes and dip them. But this already has a dark mint flavor to it, so I thought that's fun to just kind of step it up even more, right? So we have that. And then these guys, so treat bags, different sizes. I mean, these are probably too big, but you can always trim these down, but they have a lot of room in there. So let's say you wanted to put a couple different things. With the marshmallows, honestly, for me, those have to be like, pretty much you're going to make them and give them away the next day. Or maybe later that day, because the softness of the marshmallow and then the way the candy cane reacts to it, I just feel like this candy cane starts getting kind of gummy. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they get kind of old, they're kind of chewy, like kind of weird. So I usually want those to be more fresh than like these other guys. You can probably dip them and seal them up for a little while. Because this seal is not airtight, it's just, cute. I got these little treat bags. These are probably more adorable. They're smaller. I think these are gusseted. You can kind of tell on the sides they have that little gusset. And then I grabbed some little Christmas tags, if you want to put something on there. This little thing I thought was really cute there at Hobby Lobby. Because it's like the little twist ties, but it's all in a big roll, so you can just cut what you need. And, sometimes you need more, and sometimes you need less. I thought that was really cool, so I grabbed that, especially because these don't even come with twist ties. Yeah, kind of interesting. All right, well, I think that's it. Other than, like I said, marshmallows and mini candy canes. Of course, you can do this with larger candy canes. Whatever you want to dip. It's all good. The reason I do the mini candy canes on a marshmallow, even though it looks funky, is because you can hang it on the side of your cup. It looks really, really cute. So you put it on the side of your mug and the little, marshmallows in there. It's more of a fun thing than anything, but, of course, that's what we're in for. We're in for fun. Okay, so let's get to the kitchen and we'll get started. Okay, guys, so now we're here in the kitchen, and a couple things. So I am going to melt, I think, my chocolate, most of it, in this mug. I do like something that's taller and thinner instead of like a bowl, because you're gonna have to use a lot more chocolate to like dip, but we'll see how it works out, especially with the marshmallows. And then especially because today I'm just doing like a sampling to show you how I do these. So when I go to make these, I like to make them, like I said, fresh, like the day that I'm going to give them or the day before. So I have this mug right now for just a little bit of that to melt a little bit of chocolate. I like to melt some of the chocolate sometimes in Ziploc bags, especially if I'm just going to like kind of use it as a decoration. So this will be for like the red and the green and maybe some white. We'll see. A wax paper that I'm going to lay the items on. I used to just put them right onto a cooling rack like this, but it gets a little messy. You have to take more time to wash them, but a lot of times the chocolate will drip off really nicely. So, you know, depending on how you want to do it, whatever. If you want to cover it with wax paper or just put your items right onto the cooling rack, but I'll use wax paper or parchment or whatever it is. But today I grabbed my wax paper. And then, of course, the little mini candy canes, as you can see, I have tons of them here to try out. We have the sticks that I showed you earlier. I did grab these at the Dollar Tree the other day. So I'm going to try some of these too, just to give you different ideas, because these are cute. They're just little sticks. Then we have the stirring spoons like I showed earlier. I did only grab like jet puffed marshmallows. They have the mega ones, which are super cute. They're huge, right? So that would be really fun too. But what I want to do is also just show you how to make some of these with maybe like a little peppermint stick, and then have some extra marshmallows, just marshmallows in the bag or however. So we're going to try these all different ways. But to start off, I think what I'm going to do is a couple things. So I am going to take some of these guys. Oh, they're ready to go. And see, you know, sometimes you'll find some that are already broken, so I'm going to grab those. And I'm basically just going to crush them in the package that they're in. Now we can take this out, put them in another Ziploc, or just smash them right now. No, I'm just using this mug. It doesn't matter. Whatever you... I'm sorry, I have my coffee back there. Just anything to just smash these into bits. We're going to need lots of peppermint bits. So we have lots of mini candy canes here to do that with. And once they're crushed, I'll just open the bag. And then I'll place them in something like this. Something kind of small because I like, again, to not have to take up all the space. I'll just cut them open at that point, okay? Now, if I was giving these away, like the ones I'm making today, or for my family, you know, here at the house, I would wear gloves and stuff, obviously, if we're working with this, and especially if you're going to gift them, but again, I'm not doing that at this moment. But I will show you how I'll package them up and all that, so that's why this video is going to be a little bit longer. But, okay. So I'm going to continue crushing plenty of them, because we need plenty of this, okay? And I'll be right back. I have enough of that for right now. We need that. Won't need that for a second. We do want to get everything ready, though, and prepped, so I'm just going to put this down. I'm not spraying it with anything, not putting anything on this, because, again, most of the time I don't even use this. But we will today. We're going to use that later. I think I'm going to start off with the milk chocolate, because we'll do the marshmallows first, and I think we're going to do the marshmallow with the little candy cane in it. So I'm just going to do those with the milk chocolate, and then maybe we'll switch out to the dark mint later. But for now, I'm just going to grab this milk chocolate. Now, I haven't used these before because I've used Wilton ones, but I'm sure it's the same thing. Put them in a microwave safe bowl, 30 seconds at half power or on defrost, and then, you know, give it a mix, do it again. It looks like nothing's happening, but you definitely want to do every 30 seconds. Put it in another 30 seconds, give it a mix until it starts melting. It does have double boiler information, all that. I also have things to loosen it up. They're like little melting chips, and I don't want you to feel like you have to buy certain things, but if you don't think it's nice and soft, like ready to go, what you can also do is add a little tiny bit of Crisco, not water, definitely not water. Some people do butter. That's a different kind of fat. Like, this stuff is not really chocolate, you know what I'm saying. You don't want it to seize up, but at the same time you want it to be dippable and stuff. I don't know if this is going to be enough because it's kind of a little bit, but again, I'm only doing a little bit of projects here for us today, so I'm going to start melting this, and then if I need more, I'll just melt more. So I'm going to put it in my microwave, 30 seconds at half power, and to be honest, a lot of times I just do the full power and just keep an eye on it just to make it faster, but I would follow the instructions if you're not used to melting these, okay? I'll be right back. Microwaving. So this is the thing, you can either get these ready and then dip them, or dip them as you go. Again, it's pretty humid here in San Diego, and so we always have like a lot of humidity, and so I don't really like unwrapping my candy canes before it's time. Oh, gotta check that, hold on. But basically, you're going to open these guys up. Now, I would just push it through, but you know sometimes they'll break, so I'm going to go ahead and use a scissor. And all you're going to do is pop these in here. Now, some people like to dip it in a little bit of chocolate, then push it in, so that's up to you. But let's just get a few of these ready to go, so once the chocolate... Okay, I'll keep my fingers away. I know people always tell me it looks like I'm going to cut my hand. We'll do a few of these, so like I said, this is more for sample. So I'll do 3 of them, and then we'll move on from there, do other types, okay? So let me check my chocolate. I'll be right back. Okay, I do want to show you, this has been about a minute and a half. Again, I went full power because I'm a crazy person. Also, I have a KitchenAid microwave, and it's 1800 watts, which I didn't realize till very recently. It's a very strong microwave. So once, you can see there were still chunks, you don't want to just keep microwaving it because it's going to start seizing up after a while. So what you do is just give it a mix until those lumps will melt with the residual, you know, heat from the chocolate that it still has. So I'm going to continue mixing this till it's smooth. And then this mug, since it's ceramic, it keeps it nice and warm. I do have Wilton little mugs that you're supposed to melt in, like little pots, but again, I don't want people to feel that they have to have extra things for any of this. But you know, if you want to give it another 5 seconds, but that's pretty smooth, so I'm happy with that. So let me get a little bit closer. Sorry guys, this is very technical here how I do this. We're just gonna do that, and I guess I could just reset the image, but let's get a little bit closer. So you can dip a little bit, just get a little on here, push it in, and that's just gonna leave a little cap there if you want. You don't have to do this at all. So I'm going to do that. I'll do the same thing for the other 2, and this one wants to fall over, so I'm going to put it somewhere that's going to help it stay up. Okay? I'll be right back for the other 2. While those set up just a little bit, I'm going to leave them there. The whole point of this guy is so that it hangs on the side of your mug. So cute, so that it hooks in there, and then your little marshmallow melts. Let's dip like this guy. We'll dip a couple of these. And these guys, I think I'm going to decorate them with like some sprinkles or whatever. So I'm just going to open this up. And then we're going to do the spoon. And I might have melted too much of the regular chocolate, but that's okay. I have pretzels in my pantry that I'm sure the kids would love for me to dip. So just to make it look cute. And see, okay, I'm dipping in. I'm kind of taking off the excess, because if you just let it pull up, when you put it down, it's going to be a big old puddle of excess chocolate. So that's pretty cute. I mean, you can dip it a little further if you wanted to, but I'm going to put that down right here. That's one. I'll dip this one the same way. Again, kind of tilting my cup so I can get the chocolate up a little bit higher. And since this is already a peppermint, that's why I'm not going to dip it in more pretzel, and more peppermint, like those bits that we did. But I am going to do that. Shake it off. Place it here. And then we're going to decorate it later with some of the accent colors of chocolate. We have this guy. I'm going to dip it the exact same way. And this one, again, they were toffee. So I'm just going to put chocolate. And then maybe I'll sprinkle these right now with some of those sprinkles I just picked up. Again, these aren't even packaged. They're in one package. They're not like... Oh, that smells so good. So we'll do this one, and I'm going to get this one a little bit further because it is a longer stick, so I'm going to kind of lean this down a little further than I did the other. Again, shake it off. So with this one, if I'm going to put sprinkles on it right now, I'm going to dip one more. So again, tilting this very far so we get chocolate a little higher up, and shaking that off. I'll let that sit up just for a second. I'm going to open this up, and this is, since it's a brand new set, I'm going to have to find, I think I'm just going to use these little sprinkles. They're pretty big actually. Let me open this guy. It says open then twist. This one's really cute. I've had other ones where they seem kind of, they work okay. It's just sometimes what happens is the hole is so small that it's hard to actually get these going. So let's see. Twist where? Lift to turn. Lift to turn. Interesting. Oh, because it locked in there. Okay. So it locks into the next one. Oh, that one's not open yet, which is really nice. So I'm going to this one. I'm going to pop this open. Sorry, I had to bring it close to me to get that pull tab. That was not that easy. And I'm going to sprinkle. Now you see my sprinkles want to go everywhere, so they're trying to get on the other little guy. And this is, you know, blue and white. If you want traditional colors, of course, pick those. Whatever sprinkles you have, whatever you like. Okay. Let's get that away from there. That one's going to stay on there. Alright, this looks like it's already setting up, because that's how quickly this stuff will definitely set up on you. Now, what I'm going to do is actually take this out. And I want to see where we're at. Okay. So this was the first one I did. I'm just going to take it and just dip it as far in as you like. Again, we're trying to get rid of the excess, because it's going to have just a big puddle of chocolate underneath if you don't do this. You can also take your fork and wipe it away. Now I'm going to dip this in my little candy cane. So now we have extra candy cane on there. And that's one. And now we'll do the same thing with the other ones. This is already getting sticky, and that's kind of why I was telling you I wait until like the last moment to make these, because it's pretty humid here. Okay, I'll do the same thing with the other two. Okay, so while those are setting up, I'll show you kind of what I was going to do to this to just doctor them up. They're so cute by themselves anyway, but so yeah, you still want it to look like a spoon, so you don't really want to mess with it too much. So what I'm going to do is just put a little bit of the chocolate. Oh, they came out underneath. Look how cute these are. So I'm just going to get a little bit of chocolate. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just dipping into the cup a little bit. And in the this little part, I'm just going to kind of add something. How cute is that? Just added something in the little center of the cup. And then I'm going to add some of these guys so that they stick. And that'll be it for that one. The doctoring up of this one, that is it. How cute. Just add a couple little, you can see some's missing up here. Let me add a little bit more up at the top here. Okay. And then that will set up, and it will hold on to the little peppermint there. Adorable. Now, I could fire up this dark chocolate for the peppermint ones, but this guy. But again, I'll just show you different types of things that you can use, because what I'm going to do with these guys is, like, if you want them to still be minty, but you're not going to dip them in peppermint again, you can just decorate them with some other, you know, like I said, with some other colors, like the red and the green, which we'll do in just a second. So let's pretend we're not going to dip these, and I'm just going to coat them completely in chocolate. I would have done the other chocolate, but again, we're going to completely soak these in the chocolate. If you want, you don't have to do that at all. These are also really cute. You can make them look like reindeer and stuff. So now I can, you know, again, come in here maybe with some sprinkles, or with some of the red and green, whatever it is that you want to do. I'm trying to think if I want to add this or not. You know what? I guess we'll go ahead. I'm trying to think how I want to package these up. So I try to make things coordinate. Like if I did this, you know, and with this little spoon, does it still coordinate or not, or however. Okay, so we have that. I'll dip a few others, and then I think the other ones we'll decorate with some of the red and green and maybe white candy melts. Okay, so for now I'm going to let that set up. I'm going to dip a couple more until the chocolate's gone, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for now I'm done dipping for this demo, you know. So again, we'll put these guys away. This is pretty much set up. These are getting there. These we're going to color with the same with this, so that way in the one package I'll have like some marshmallows plus a little minty stick that's already, they're going to be coordinating, and the marshmallows don't have to have mint on them if we don't want. Or like these guys can go with this. So we have the toffee with some marshmallows. These guys already are minty. That one's minty. You know, if you just wanted to do a bag of marshmallows, I would dip them in the peppermint. That way, whenever they put in their drink, it has the marshmallow in the drink, or has peppermint on it, which would be really fun. And if you have anything left over like this, like right now, I might zap it for another few seconds and still dip some more of the marshmallows and then put them in the peppermint, since I still have a ton of peppermint there. You can always put that away. Again, here, it's just so sticky, like, I don't really keep it. But you can also gather this up and put it in a Ziploc. If you didn't adulterate it with anything, you can use it again. So I'll continue working. I just wanted to check in with you guys as far as that. And then we'll do some decorating. Okay guys, so we have a variety of stuff here. So we have, these guys should be ready to be picked up. We have our little toffee sticks that are just chocolate dipped with coordinating like marshmallows. We have the marshmallows that we're going to decorate right here along with these guys. I was going to say this melting chocolate worked really well, very easy. I know sometimes I end up scorching my Wilton one, so this is awesome. But I am seeing like a weird kind of tone and color on it, so that is kind of not the best. You see that? I don't know if you can see this. There's like a creamy color plus the brown color. I don't know what's going on there, but okay. So let's put these guys over here. Not the nicest look. These are doing the same thing, but these other ones look pretty great. So it might be the longer that you're using it and mixing it, maybe it starts doing something funky. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to take a few of these guys and pop them in here. I know the older these wafers are, the worse that they perform for you. So these look pretty new, and then it says they expire in 2023, so that's a good amount of time from now. So honestly, I mean, I just need like maybe 5. This is probably too many, but I'm just going to put these in the microwave. I'm going to close this up. It's still open in the end, in the corner. Put these in the microwave for like 10 seconds at a time, give it a squish, another 10 seconds, give it a squish until they start melting, okay? And I will be right back. I'll do the same thing with the green. Okay guys, so here we are, and again, just give them a squish. This took about 30 seconds or so. And now you can use a better scissor. I'm just using this scissor from the kitchen, but this is very well melted, so I'm good to go. All I'm doing is snipping off the very corner of this, and if it doesn't work, if it's too small, then I'll come back and snip off some more. But all I'm going to do is take that and line that. Now you can also stick sprinkles to this if you wanted to. Now I still have tons of this, but again, maybe I could put it on these guys just to be cute, right? Just a little something else to put on my little spoons. Or I can just close it up and save it for another time and reheat it later and use it again. So that's probably what I'll do. So I'll put that. I'll do the same thing with the green. I'm going to bring the green and just squeeze it all over, okay? I'll be right back. Okay. So again, same with the green. I did less of this because I knew I had a lot of red left over, so I'm just going to give it a little snip down here. Oh, that little snip did not work as well as the first time. Oh, come on, buddy. Let's see if it'll come out. Yep. And I'm just going to add a little green. The other one I did in the same direction, but these I'll do in the opposite direction so you can see it better. And maybe a little bit on these guys too, why not? So I wanted to show you, if you do have some left over, this is another cute thing. I use red and green. So a while ago, one of the years, I've made these really cute holly accents for like cupcakes. And basically I just drew the holly shape, because if you're very careful with it, it shouldn't fall apart on you. Okay, there's one, and then I did another like holly leaf. Obviously I can make as many as I want. And then you can put it like on top of a cupcake, and they look so cute. So I just did like a holly leaf. I'll get a little bit closer over here because this is not about this video, but it's very cute. And then this guy, he's already setting up, but you can come in and just make little red dots. Now you can put it all together so it makes one piece, or you can treat these separately, right? So if we're going to treat them separately, I'm going to make another little red dot, so when I do place this, I'll have 3 little holly berries. But you can also do something like that, and honestly it'll set up really nice, and then you just take it off of the wax paper or the parchment paper, and then you have a little decoration for like cupcakes or wherever you want to put it, cake, cookies, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna let these set up, and then we're gonna bag them up, okay? Okay guys, so we have lots going on here. Again, several different ideas all at once here. I'm going to grab the treat bags. So, you know, with a one little guy like this, I would probably put just one in a bag. You can do a couple or however. But, oh, he's so cute. And I know with the stripes it's harder to see him in there, but I just like the stripe. I thought it was festive. And let's say we're going to tie this one up with... Sorry, I have some curling ribbon here, and let's just grab some of this curling ribbon. Now we can do a twist tie and the curling ribbon, or just the curling ribbon. Again, these guys want to get a little moisture, a little sticky, so I'm going to make sure that this is twisted around really well to try to get as little air going in there as possible, right? I'm gonna have to put this down somewhere. It might be out of frame. I'm sorry. I'm just putting a tie on it. So I need a surface to hold it down so it doesn't unravel. That's what's important to me. Okay, so I give it a little tie. Again, you can put it in a clear bag. I just went with these guys. And then for this one, I'm just simply going to curl the ribbon. And I have just another idea of how to gift that, because obviously that's just like a little stocking stuffer or something cute. But I have a little mug here, and let's say we put like a hot cocoa. You put your little Swiss Miss in there or whatever it is. And then our little sweet treat, just right on top, kind of sticking out so you can still see it. Very cute little thing. This is from the Dollar Tree, you know, and obviously hot cocoa is however much depending on what you got. I got a Starbucks one, but Swiss Miss, you know, there's all kinds of different brands. Oh, you know which one's really good too? Is it Land O'Lakes, I want to say? Anyway, really cute, right? That little guy in there. This guy can probably be packaged by himself also. Just a little spoon in there, right? We have maybe the larger bags I showed earlier, and maybe in this one we want to do like one of these guys. These are all dry and ready to go, so let me just pop that off there. We're going to put one peppermint stick, and then maybe all 3 of these marshmallows to go along with it. So it's like a whole kit for your hot cocoa enjoyment. And again, I would get a bigger mug than the one I just used, but you can do that. Or also, you know, tie that up and then attach it also with, I'm going to make it so it looks pretty. You have your little dipping kit. How cute is that? Let me grab some of the twist tie. This twist tie stuff is so cool because you can just pull out as much as you need, cut it off wherever you need it to be cut off at. These are not getting sticky the way these are, so that's kind of interesting. Obviously it probably has to do with the way the sugar is, the treat is created, the way the sugar is treated. Okay, so it says Merry Christmas on there, which is super cute. And we can even do it more loosely, so I can clip a little guy on there, but look at this little guy. We can clip that on there, make it more festive, and you saw a video, I'll link in the description box on how I made these little guys. Super cute. Again, pair it up with a hot cocoa, maybe attach the hot cocoa with the clippy, or however you want, or a separate bag, or just, you know, stick the hot cocoa on there. But really cute little fun things to dress up your hot cocoa, and it's a fun little stocking stuffer, quick last minute gift. Package them all up the same way. Same thing with this guy. Let me just do one more. And if you know, you coordinate your sprinkles and everything else, what I can also do with this one is use a silver tie, because I feel like the blue and the white needs like a silver. So I would use the silver tie here for that. And then these little guys are all just a treat on their own. I think that's really fun. It's just, I dipped them completely in chocolate and then enrobed them completely in the peppermint bits, little candy cane bits. So these by themselves, you drop them in a hot chocolate, they're going to be yummy yummy. Everything's there already. You can just tie that up. Super cute. So just an idea of how to put all these other ones together. I'm going to see if this is ready to come off of here, just so you can have an idea of what this looks like. So again, you saw that we just put the hot put on there. It's not a big deal, this little decoration. But you also want to remove it probably with an angled spatula, just so you don't break it. But look at that. And then literally you make your cupcakes, cookies, whatever you want to put, and you can even put in there standing up, right? You have those two, put the other one next to it, or just have it laying down on your icing. It'll stand up, it'll stand there. They look really, really cute. I think we had made like some kind of strawberry cupcake. It was a white cupcake, but it had strawberry filling. Anyway, they looked really like white and snowy, and then it had these little cute decorations on top. So just some fun things to do with the candy melts extra than just what we talked about right now. So have fun, guys. I will see you all at the next one. Bye now.